All right, guys, we owe you a lot of updates.
Welcome to Crocks in the Kitchen.
I'm Jessica.
And I am Brian.
We're in a kitchen.
Yes.
Another kitchen.
A different kitchen.
We're always in a different kitchen. We should just do Crocs in a bunch of different kitchens and like every video is in a different kitchen.
That would be insane, but I mean, I guess theoretically
we come to your
do
kitchens.
It. Yeah. It's also why it might sound a little different than our usual get-up, but that is perfectly fine.
We're still figuring everything out.
We've been here in the great state of Ohio now for a week.
Yes. So we have moved to Ohio, like for a couple of months.
Yes.
I don't even know where to start with the updates.
First off, Elsie is not here yet.
No, she's not here yet.
That is the big one. A lot of people have been asking when they saw us, on Instagram, like moving to Ohio and all that. Everyone was like, "Oh, is she coming? Is she here?" No, she's not here yet. We are still waiting for that glorious day when Elsie can join us officially in the kitchen.
Yay! So let's just start kind of where we left off. I think the last video we did was we were updating you on my last trip to Mayo Clinic when I got scans and blood work and all that done. We told you that we hadn't met with the doctors, but that everything was looking good. When we met with the doctor, everything was fine. There were no changes. That's why we didn't do another update. Everything was just great. It was come back in 3 months. My next scans are going to be a little more than 3 months out because of the timing of when we'll be in Ohio and everything like that. But basically the week of Thanksgiving, early that week is when we will be doing my next round of scans. So I think it's November 20th or something around there is when we'll go back up to Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota with Elsie.
Yep. Road tripping with a newborn.
She's going to be a road trip pro. And we will get my next round of scans. So for now, we're kind of in that lull in the middle where we're not super worried. We're like, okay, everything's going to be fine. But I'm sure as it gets closer. But right now, we're just thinking about baby all day. The next thing I think we should talk about is how is Tess doing? For those of you who are like, wait, there's a baby. What is it? Who is Tess? All of that.
Who is Elsie?
Who is Elsie? Maybe you're really, really out of the loop. Maybe you are just joining our channel for the first time. We are expecting a little girl. My cousin is carrying our embryo. She's the gestational carrier, technically, although most people just say surrogate. It's our bun, her oven, or as someone said the other day.
Oh, I don't remember what they said.
It's perfect for us. Our soup, her pot.
Yeah, that's another way. Yeah.
That's so perfect for us.
Yeah.
But anyway, she is doing as well as one can be at 36 weeks plus 1 day pregnant.
Yeah.
She's hanging in there for us. She is doing an amazing job. The last time she was pregnant, she was 22, 23, and she is 36 now. So it's a little different this time around, a little more, a little rougher. Elsie likes to move a lot.
Yes.
But she is just such an amazing woman. She's just such a trooper. Her family is amazing. Her husband, her kids, all of them have been so great throughout this process.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them. And why are we in Ohio?
So we are in Ohio because we decided to move here a month before the due date and stay a month after the due date. It also just helped make things a little bit easier because there were a lot of times when Tess was going to get an ultrasound or something like that done, and we just weren't able to make it because we were stuck in St. Louis or whatever it happened to be. And so this just made it a heck of a lot easier for us to be here for anything that might happen, as well as hit a couple of other tests and stuff that they did for Elsie, some this week, which were really, really good. We did another ultrasound to check to see if she was in the right position. She's in the right position, which is awesome.
At 32 weeks, just before 32 weeks, she was breech, which was we were not happy about. We were like, oh no, because we want this we want this birth to be
as easy
as possible for Tess. Did I say she's my cousin? I'm not sure, but she's my cousin. I love her. I have loved her all of my life that I can remember. And I just want this to be super easy for her. She's amazing for doing this for us. Yes. And we just want it to be as easy as possible. But it was really nice that my job doesn't tie me down to being in a certain location during certain months of the year. So as soon as I was done with my really busy summer that I had with work stuff where I had to be in St. Louis, I was like, let's head to Columbus, Ohio, which is where we are, where she lives, and just be close to her, be here for her, give her that peace of mind so that if at like 2 a.m. she's like, I think I'm having a baby, she doesn't have to call us and worry about us making a 7-hour drive.
True.
And just, just to be close to our daughter. You know?
No, it definitely has made a big difference because we feel like things are getting serious now. We've got all the stuff that we've got prepared for her to come, all the clothing in the closet, all the equipment, all the stuffs. We got a bunch of diapers, a bunch of wipes, and all that kind of stuff. So we're
doing our nesting.
We're geared up and ready to go. Also, yes, we did bring the dogs with us. They are here, and they love their new little home.
They're doing amazing.
They love their little yard that they can run around in. And
they loved the road trip here. We actually found a little daycare camp place that we can take them so that if we're like super busy, crazy after Elsie gets here, we have somewhere, and also somewhere to take them while we're in the hospital. Yes. With everything going on. So we found them a place right away and they love it. We're going to show you some of the pictures of them, and they're living the life in Ohio.
Yep. Basically. Having a blast. And the weather's been amazing too.
And we've been able to take them on walks in the little neighborhood that
there's a little park next to the street over that we go and walk through, and there's we're in between two massive parks as well that we've been meaning to go check out.
Yeah.
Like, all in all, things are going great.
Yeah, so we're staying at an Airbnb. So it's nice to have our own space here and just kind of be able to set up and do all the things. Because we haven't really been able to set up anything up to this point. We've just gotten all the baby stuff and then boxed it up to bring it here. So we've been able to kind of get everything set up. And her first month of her life will be here. So, and also I want to say a huge thank you to those of you. Seriously, you did not have to, but some of you have sent us some amazing things to help out with Elsie, some amazing gifts. Few of you have sent stuff from our registry. We will do, whenever we do a live stream next, we'll show you briefly like all the stuff that we got, and I did send out thank you cards as well for everybody I had an address for. Mm-hmm. So I really appreciate that. It's been just so fun going through all the baby stuff and doing all the things, because I feel like we've missed out on a big part of this process in not having me be pregnant. Like, there's just something that it almost didn't feel real. And then when we started like getting all the baby stuff and the little clothes, mm-hmm. and then today we did an amazing little baby class.
Yes.
At at one of the hospitals around here.
Basically, it's the stuff that you need to know after the baby is born, like the first few months of the baby's life, as well as like, this is how you bathe the child, this is how you change the diapers, this is how you check their temperature, this is like all that kind of stuff, all the little tidbits that you need to know, as well as some stuff that's like, this may happen to your child. It is perfectly normal for this to happen to your child. And
your baby may come out looking like an alien with a cone head and a cone-shaped head and slimy, and, don't be alarmed. It's, whatever. So all the things that you kind of know and hear over the years, but it was just nice to go in person and have a class. And we got this little like doll that was... it was pretty funny.
Our little doll's name was Diana Hospital.
Yeah, her last name was Hospital on her little wristband. Anyway.
But it was nice. It was actually a lot of fun to go there. It was good to see like other couples that are also expecting children fairly soon. So it was nice, We got to chat with people And the lady teaching it has a 7-month-old, and so she's like, I am right there with you. She's like, I know exactly what you guys are about to do, and so it was actually really, really fun. I was glad that we got to do it, and we're gonna go do another class as well for infant CPR.
Yeah.
So mildly terrifying.
And then we're also taking an online class that is all about like setting up a good sleep schedule with the baby.
Yeah.
So we just started that as well. So hopefully that will help us out and prepare us a little bit more. But we wanted to get here also and just kind of get our own routine set in before we introduce a baby into the mix. So we have our little routine with the dogs. I feel like after this week we're doing really well. One of the things we might try to do over the next couple weeks if we have time, who knows when she's gonna arrive, is, you know, start thinking about preparing some freezer meals, maybe making some giant batches of soup, which we have this, hold on, like, I'm gonna show them.
We bought a giant pot. Actually, I got new pots and pans completely, so there's one sitting behind me. Because we couldn't take all of our stuff with us, but we did pack up a lot of our kitchen to bring here, like a lot of the stuff that you can see, like there's our air fryer, of course the Vitamix is sitting over there. We brought basically all of my spices as well, just because. And yes, I have cooked dinner for Tess and Jeff and their daughter Savannah.
We had a little plant-based taco night.
Yeah, we had a plant-based taco night, which was
so fun.
Amazing.
It was so fun to be able to like cook for them and entertain and like have people over. And
the funny thing is that Tess, when we were eating, she said, you know, thank you for everything. And I told her, she's like, thanks for making me dinner. And I flat out told her, I was like, I could make dinner for you every single night and still not repay you what I think you are owed.
Yeah. I
like,
mean,
it's the simple fact that she is carrying our child is an astronomically selfless thing for her to do, in my opinion. She is giving me, and I know us, like the desire of our heart, which is this child, and I cannot express enough gratitude to her or to Jeff or even the kids, because everybody over there has just been amazing. Yeah.
Well, and like for those of you who might be, I think on one of our videos, some people were kind of confused and they were like, wait, whose child is it? Again, it's our embryo.
Our child.
It's our stuff, her oven.
Yes.
So it is biologically our child. But yeah, it's just been incredible the last few months, just kind of how everything has all of a sudden snowballed and we're just like, but yeah, I think that, let's see, I'm trying to think if there's any other updates. Oh, my hair.
Yes, the hair is
still
super
my hair
super
is still
curls.
Super curls. Can I see the back right now?
Yep, they can see the back of your curly head.
Insane. The headbands are really helping keep it, because it's getting really long. Like, I haven't cut it or anything since it's been growing back from when I had my chemo, and this is all since January. So
yeah.
It's doing its thing. We're just I'm just along for the ride to see what's happening next with it. But yeah.
But I can tell you this, that in the next coming months here, I'm certainly going to try and get more of the previous videos that we've recorded out, more of the recipes and stuff like that. Because let's face it, we are still Crocks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
We are not going to change that. Like, this is still about us and our lives and us, striving to do the whole food plant-based lifestyle and great recipes and stuff. I mean, we have great recipes that are just sitting there waiting for me to edit.
We keep saying that. They are literally there. But
this isn't going to turn into like just a family channel or something like that.
No.
But we are going to give updates. For us, we are obviously going to introduce Elsie to you guys when she finally does show up, and we have.
Are we?
Yes, we are. And,
there's a lot of discussion that needs to take place.
Because she's a Crock and she belongs in the kitchen with us.
We will definitely get back to our I don't want to say our regularly scheduled programming, because I feel like we're not the same as we were a year and a half ago or whenever. We are constantly evolving, but we definitely want to film some videos in this kitchen.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do a live stream pretty soon.
Yes, definitely.
Hopefully. And so it should be fun.
Yep. But,
I think that's all we got.
Okay, cool. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and click the bell that's right next to it. You get notified whenever we post a new video. You can also find us on social media, Facebook and Instagram. And trust me, you want to go on there if you want to keep track of more of what we're doing, because Jessica certainly does post that stuff more often than we post videos.
Yeah, I started posting on Instagram stories like this last week again. I finally got back into the swing of it. So.
Yes. But I think that's all I got.
That's definitely all I got.
We will see you next time on Crocks in the Kitchen. Bye.